each other, everybody was in each other's business. Rasna, you seem to take us to the other side of Nairobi, the space of real loneliness. Talk to me about that.
You found loneliness in the story.
I found that the people there were with people, but were also very...
Okay, so I grew up in Parklands. That's why the story is based on Parklands. And I live in Malindi where I'm very lonely. So I'm coming back to Nairobi, by the way. Yay! What I felt was, well, Nairobi was an apartheid city. So we were racially segregated. And in Parklands, we were racially segregated. It was an Asian neighborhood. Your neighbor was Asian. The shopkeeper was Asian. Sometimes even the bus driver was Asian. I mean, it was just, it was apartheid. So it was very difficult to go across racial lines. And that created, yes, if you say, its own loneliness, because you were just in this cocoon. And you were told that if you step outside the cocoon, it's a very dangerous world. And you weren't white enough, so you couldn't go to Karen. You weren't black enough, so you couldn't go to Tomboya Street or something, And it was just, yes, you're right, actually. Probably it's a story about how segregation makes you alone, and how the racial divide in a city like Nairobi can actually literally imprison you.
And also about how even when you're with people who you know, there are all these things that we do. Like, we're not going to talk about what's going on with you. There's a really interesting place for me where this young woman, and this doesn't spoil your story, is she reflects about the time a big personal milestone is reached. And her mother's reaction is to say, let me get you something to eat. And then her best friend is the only person whom she feels really speaks honestly. And I thought that was just really interesting.
I think it reflects a lot of, at least, I don't want to generalize, but Asian culture is very, appearances are very important. It's very important to, show that everything's okay and you're a perfect family. And what I try to also show that behind that facade, there's a lot of domestic violence, there's incest, there's, all kinds of horrible things are happening. But everyone, the important thing, especially for a woman, is to never show that anything's wrong, that life is perfect, and food is a distraction. It allows you to not talk about the important things. So you talk about food, which actually is autobiographical. My family just loved talking about food. So.
Okay, and then John, I found really interesting that what you just read to us sounded like people having drinks outside here at the bar, and yet it was not that kind of situation. So a very interesting encounter between people. Could you tell us a little bit more about what you want us to think about in this one?
Well, Mshai, I think it had a lot to do with my own experience of reading short stories and knowing that things had to unravel very quickly in a way that made you relaxed and comfortable and then ended with a twist. But I was also very keen to include the minorities to which Rasna belongs and to which the Europeans, the English people who are considered themselves Kenyans, and very much like Winnie was saying, they are also excluded. So the idea of belonging and the survival in the city, the dark side of surviving in this very challenging city, brought two white people against two black people. And they weren't the people you expected them to be. They weren't the stereotypes. Each was sympathetic to the other. That's all.
What's interesting in your story is you have really 8 characters, kind of. And I could see the theatre mind, the dramatist. And 2 of them are right at the center of the story. Then there are these 2 people who come from outside their world into their world. And then there are 2 people who live with them, but not really with them. and then these people on the periphery. And I just thought that was so beautifully constructed. And yes, I'm making it a puzzle so you buy the book. You're just going to have to look out for those 8 people. But I really, really enjoyed the way that that came together and how you made those encounters happen. And then we have encounters of another sort. And Sandy, tell me why you chose to set it where you set it and what you're doing with the story.
Thank you. Kangemi is where I live. So that is the Nairobi I know. And I think it's always safe for a writer to set a story in an environment they know. Okay, maybe I could just mention that initially I didn't live in Kangemi. For a while I lived in Lavington actually. But then I found it a very dull place, and I found it it wasn't very interesting to me as a writer because it was difficult for me to source characters from the people I was seeing around me. I opted to go to Kangemi because I could see, I mean, it's like you're in a theater. You can create so many stories in that place because you practically live with the stories every day. Everyone you see is a character.
Now we know why nobody wrote about Karen. I want to, without spoiling the rest of your story, take you to something that happened just before that, thinking of encounters. And this is because it doesn't come out in the conversations we've had, but the police are so present in this anthology. And every dimension you can imagine about the police, including when people say, like, you know, we had a little bit in Mama Pima saying, as long as the police don't come, we are good, right? And the police are so present, and so many dimensions of the police, that I was completely fascinated about that. And in your story, we actually come across what happens when Kenyans going about their business, whatever you think about their business, encounter the police. And immediately you feel this change in the atmosphere. Why did you center? There's actually something else that happens, another encounter before, another encounter after, but the police are so central to your story. So because you're the writer, really writer in the group, I just wanted to ask you to talk a little bit about the police. Because I don't have time to do justice to the way the police are part of Nairobi Noir.
Now, I'm sorry, I don't know how many people in the audience would say that they like the police, maybe by a show of hands. To be honest, I don't think there's any Nairobian who...
The bourgeois pig next to you, yes.
I don't think there's any Nairobian who wants to share a drink with a policeman. That is because the moment you see a cop, a Nairobi cop, you know it's either they want something from me, or they're going to find a way to, to just make my day, ruin my day. So I think it's a reality that Nairobians live with. They know that these are like, we have to live with them. They're supposed to enforce the law, but then they are bullies in the actual sense of the word. So we are forced to tolerate them, but then I don't think they are like, well, I would say they are like a necessary evil, because like it or not, you'll run into one. If you get out of Alliance right now, on your way home, you're likely to run into policemen. If you get into your car in the morning going to work, you're likely to run into policemen. So you can't avoid them. They are our evil. We have to deal with them. So.
I just had to throw that in. Raza and John, I do want to ask each of you, because you've worked, a lot of your writing has been in other genres. Raza, you've done a lot in nonfiction. And I see a lot of the work that you've done thinking about your nonfiction in this story. What do you feel writing a short story enabled you to do that perhaps you're not able to do in your columns or in your longer ethnographic or your whistleblowing pieces? And John will ask you that about theatre.
That's a good question. Yeah, actually, I was thinking when Peter contacted me, I was actually thinking about, because I've written a lot about cities, especially also Nairobi, how my childhood home in Parklands is now an office block, and how the gentrification of Nairobi and the demolition of old, beautiful bungalows to make way for ugly apartments is actually destroying the fabric of the city, and making the architecture much less appealing, and historically, what will be left of this city in 20 years? Where will be the old Nairobi and the old neighborhoods which other cities have? So for me, Parklands I was actually thinking about doing a non-fiction article on Parklands, and in a kind of memoir format in terms of my growing up there and what it meant to grow up in a neighborhood where there were mango trees and jacaranda and frangipani and clean streams flowing, and what does it mean? And so what it allowed me to do, I think, I was also thinking about what it means what does home mean? How do you define home? And what makes you belong? And the story, when you read it, is really about two people. One who feels homeless or uprooted, the main character, and a Somali refugee who is literally uprooted and displaced. And both of them are homeless in their own way. So I was trying to explore, does home mean a physical space? Is it in the mind? Can you be homeless in your own city? Or can you belong to a place that doesn't belong to you? So I'm just trying to explore the idea of belonging. How do you define home? Is it a state of mind? Is it a physical space? Can I still call Parklands my home even though my family home no longer exists? Can a refugee from Somalia become a Nairobian?
And these are things that are hard to capture in nonfiction because you were able to do so much in just this short story and the characters you set up.
Yeah, it allows you to go to places where I think it gives you that flexibility, right? And you can go to dangerous places without implicating yourself.
And John, we are on a space you've written for, the stage, as we speak. But so for you, the transition from writing a play, drama, to the short story, and you say you're writing another one, what was that? What did that allow you to do that perhaps you can't do with your other writing, or haven't done so far?
Well, my gratitude to Peter Kimani for giving me the challenge. I think I'll take you one back. I'm very gratified to see my beloved editors, Zarina Patel and Zahid Rajan. I've written for close to 14 years non-stop for the magazine Awaz as a columnist, throwing a sort of black light on South Asian affairs, doing the odd book review. And there, the writing was very preoccupied with the spreading of ideas, clarity of thought, maybe, if you wish, legal. When I've written 6 plays which were wholly original, and I'm very preoccupied about what makes us as Kenyans tick. So what makes us so tribal, what makes us so corrupt, all these things fascinate me. But I want to put them in the lives of real people, and therefore the dialogue, the words were the preeminent vehicle to put the story across. There was always a story, but now we had to put the story supremely through dialogue. I think what I found a challenge for writing my first short story since high school for my English teacher of 400 words was the idea that you had to, description became a big deal. You had to set up a world, because actors come on stage and you see them in their costumes and you immediately relate to them given the reality that they present to you visually. On the page, The challenge was to not go back and write the column, not go back and write the play, but add to it another layer of description. And for me, because I'm very keen to learn, being a teacher myself, the thing that I'll give away to the young people here is that the copy that I gave to Kimani at the end of the day represented version number 23. And by that time, Zarina and Vahid had read it. My old French teacher, Lawrence Sale, had read it in Essex. You know, Jane Guy, whom I taught with, they came back and said, basically, what you're doing is a load of crap, John, go back. And one has to be humble enough to learn. So I think that my next short story will be better because it is a craft that has exigencies of its own. A fascinating one. And maybe I'll progress to a novel. Lots of pages, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really wanted to give you a taste, and you could see how fascinating not only the stories are, the content they're dealing with, get a sense of the process they went through. For those of you who don't know what noir is, now you have a sense of what it is, because we just really wanted you to get that hunger for the book. The book will be on sale when you leave, and I promise you, I have a deal with these guys. They don't get their glass of wine or whatever they were going to have until those of you who want to get your books autographed come up to them. So we'll give you a chance to get that done. But before we do all that,
You can always multitask. One can drink inside.
please join me in giving them applause.